All right, so it's 12:30. I'm coming off of, I think I stopped eating at 8:30 yesterday, so I'm about 16 hours into an intermittent fast. So just got a workout in this morning. I just threw my hand. We'll go over this in another video. Just shadow box for about 50 minutes, 5-0. So I'm about ready to have my first meal of the day and kind of go over the macros. So first meal of the day, I'm breaking my fast. I'm going to eat a pork chop. I got a cup of Brussels sprouts. I got a cup of cucumbers. I got a quarter cup of walnuts to help with the fats. And then for dessert, and then I got a cheese stick as well. That'll give me some fat and protein. And then I got these intense dark Ghirardelli chocolates, which are going to help with a number of things, but that would, give me some potassium as well, and the benefit to come along with dark chocolates, like the antioxidants, and good for the blood pressure, blood flow, circulation, things like that. So I'm going to dig into this meal. I'm just drinking water as always. I'll drop my macros. I don't know exactly what the macros are right now, and then I'll adjust from that point on. I'm on about a 2,000 calorie diet because I'm trying to really cut up. So I'm on about 70% fat, 70% fat, 25% protein, and about 5% carbs. So we'll kind of go through the day, and I'll make my adjustments there. I typically try to do 2 meals a day because I'm on an intermittent fast where I don't eat for 16 hours. So I try to pretty much get it all into 2 meals, so they're pretty big meals to fit in my 2,000 calories. So I'm gonna enjoy this. Looks darn good, and I'll talk to you in my next meal. All right, so I had my first meal. If you're curious, I'm on my own today. My wife's taking our daughter to Disney on Ice, so I figured I'd start filming. It's been a while since we had put a video up. God bless all you. I know it's tough to work and do all the things you gotta do in life and put up a video and trying to start your own channel. It really gives you perspective of how hard YouTubers work. So I did the first meal. I basically I ate 78.6 grams of fat, 67.2 grams of protein, 13.6 grams of carbs, 1,668 milligrams of potassium, and 172 milligrams of magnesium. So just got to kind of make up for that. I might do just like a third little tiny meal today just to kind of make up for any potassium I might be missing out on. Potassium, I try to get, and they say the recommended is 35 to 4,700, ideally more towards the 4,700. So anytime I'm up above 4,000, I'm pretty happy. It really is kind of a challenge when you don't have a lot of the things that are high in potassium with this diet, like bananas, potatoes, and fruits and other types of grains and whatnot. So I think that's really a key. I notice when I don't have the 4,000 milligrams of potassium, I tend to end up being very tired, very kind of tired looking, like it, really baggy eyes, feel really heavy and drained. So, and my wife too, I'm really kind of making Heather focus on getting more cups of vegetables. She's barely eating. She's like at 4 cups now. I got her at like 7, and she's feeling a lot more energetic. So I want to get her between 6 to 8 on a daily basis. I try to get anywhere between 4,000 to 4,700. If I'm getting over 4,000, I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty good in general from it. So my next meal, I started cooking. I'm going to make a chicken thigh to get me some more protein, some more fat. Chicken's very high in protein and lower in fat, so I got to make up for that and other things. So I'm going to make up for it with an avocado, with some coconut oil, and do a shot of coconut oil, and just make sure my macros are where I want them to be. I mean, my goal is to get 100% of where I'm at with fat or protein, and then carbs. And if I'm anywhere between 25 and 30 carbs, I'm going to be happy, especially when I'm trying to eat as much vegetables as I can to get my macros up. Potassium, like I said, I want to be over 4,000 milligrams, and then magnesium, I want to be over 400, somewhere between 400 and 420. So I'm going to get at it. I'm going to start cooking dinner. Sun's starting to come down. It's about 5 o'clock out here, and it is snowy. So snowy and cold out here in Chicago. So I'm gonna get at it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, so you saw me my little montage of what I'm making. I gotta obviously grab some utensils to cut this up, but this is my chicken thigh with the skin on. This is just one slice of salami, just add a little bit more to kind of help me meet my macros for the day. I've got a full avocado that's going to help me out with my fat, because very high in fat, low in protein. Great for the ketogenic diet. Also very high in potassium. You know, one of these is, I think, you know, about 1,000 milligrams, or very close. You know, I'll drop the macros once I'm done eating. Made you know, three cups of spinach. Just toss some olive oil in there and some Parmesan cheese. And I'm just gonna eat that kind of raw. I mean, there's sometimes I'll drop like ranch in there. Help me out with my macros as well. And peanut butter is good for a lot of things. I'm gonna eat about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. So my last meal, I'm gonna do at about 8:30. It's 5:30 right now, so I'm gonna eat this. 8 to 8:30. I'm gonna do something light. I'm basically just gonna do a shot of coconut oil, you know, medium chain triglycerides. It'll help me get my fat up with nothing else. Help me really kind of meet my ratios, my macros. I'm going to do 10 spears of asparagus. Again, high in potassium. It's going to add some carbs, so I might just barely go over the 25. But if I'm between 25 and 30 carbs, I'm good. You know, plus, you know, I think the more I kind of test my limits as far as carbs, I do work out a lot. So, I mean, sometimes I'm over 50, and I still, you know, after testing, I don't kick myself out of ketosis. So, I'm going to do the MCT oil, and then I'm going to do just little pork rinds, just a little a snack of pork rinds that just helps me get the crunchy fix out of my way. Again, that's more fat because, you know, I'm a little off on the protein, a little higher than I want to be on the ratio. So I want to get kind of more that's what I do typically. I know I said before it was like more 70% or more 75%. I'm typically 72% fat. Excuse the beeping. I'm typically 72% fat, 23% protein, and 5% carbs. So I should be, you know, right around there today, 71%, maybe 24, but 72, 23 around there. Just typically, as long as I'm over 70% fat, I'm good. And then, you know, over that 4,000 milligrams of potassium, I'm good. Definitely would like to get to 4,700. So I'm going to figure out how to get that. I know there's supplements out there that, you know, I'll kind of talk about in a future video. But I'm going to go ahead and eat, and I'll talk to you when I eat my last meal of the day, which is more like, you know, snack in general. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.